Hi everyone, this is Julia from Adventure Geek, and this week's treat of the week is all about the wet stuff. Yes, the rain gear. I've got two new products I just want to show you this week. One of them is a bit funny, but it's awesome, and the second one is very practical. So let's get to it. Okay everybody, now that the helicopter's gone, I have no idea. They keep flying over, so there's something going on today. As you know, in the UK it rains, and it rains a lot, but the jackets that we have in the UK seem to be really heavy. I've got one from Mountain Warehouse, which is great if you're just going on a small hike, but if you're going on a longer hike, so I've got Hadrian's Wall coming up, the Jurassic Way, and lots of hikes that I want to do in the UK, but I wanted something that was lightweight but really waterproof. So I was looking on the people that are hiking the Appalachian Trail. The Appalachian Trail is well known to be a trail that's like covered in rain constantly, and lots of people are wearing these Frogtoggs. So that's what I've bought. I bought the FrogTonk Jacket. I hate wearing waterproof trousers. I like wearing just my hiking leggings. I can just ping them when the water comes off. So these are cracking. These are montane pants. But I wanted to get the jacket. So the jacket, I got the Ultralight 2 rain jacket. This is the men's, but I just got it in small. Unfortunately, the only colour they have in small is this like khaki colour. But hey, you know, I can't afford to be fashion conscious too much. I've got something else in here I'm going to show you in a second. But let me show you about this Frogtoggs, and I'll give you a good idea of what material is like and that sort of thing. So should we put it on first? Let's show you. Okay, it comes in this really nice little like popper pack, so we'll take it out. That's quite handy. It's like this super weird material, really strange material. It's a little bit like paper, but everyone raves about these things, and I actually took it out. I've taken it out now on 3 walks where it's absolutely pelted down. And I've put it on over this jacket, and this jacket has been bone dry once I've taken it off. So yeah, really impressed. I like that it's got an elasticated hood, so you can actually cinch it down. I'll put it on in a second and I can show you that. It's really breathable as well. It's got really nice. Actually, should we put it on? Let's put it on and I'll be able to show you a little bit better then. As I say, it does go over. The insides are all seam sealed, so I'll give you a bit of a better look at that. And it's got reinforced areas where you can probably you're going to get some wear and tear, like on the armpits. They've reinforced it, which I think is quite a nice touch. So yeah, so this is the Frogtoggs Light. It only weighs 8 ounces, and that includes the stuff sack thing that it comes in as well. So it goes over your jacket, so you literally just chuck it on. I'll keep it in the mesh in the front of my pack, chuck it on over the top. I've got the microphone here, so hopefully you're going to hear this okay. It zips up. I've got a nice little thing on the zip there as well, saying Frogtoggs. Okay, hopefully you can still hear me. It's got a really nice storm flap, so nothing comes in, no water seeps through there. And the only thing I don't like about it, you can't cinch down the bottom part, but I got the men's because I wanted it a little bit bigger. Obviously you can see this is massive on me, but I wanted it bigger so when I put my pack on, it'll come below my pack. So my pack sits probably about there, and I wanted to make sure that it comes below my pack. So hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, let's have a look at the hood. And hopefully you can still hear me, but I'm going to cinch it down now. Actually, shall we see how far it cinches? Let's have a look and see how far it goes. A little bit more. Can you see my eyes? That's quite funny. Okay, so that is the Frogtoggs Light. It's only about 8 ounces. It fits over your jacket, and you can just chuck it in your pack, and it's super waterproof. So yeah, I'm loving this at the moment, mainly because of the weight rather than that big thick heavy jacket that I've got that makes you sweat like a good one. So yeah, love that. So that's not the only thing that I bought. Let me show you what else I bought. Okay, I wanted to show you a little while ago, I've already done a video on these gloves. I love these gloves because and they're meant to be waterproof, but I went up to Kinder Scout and they still seep through. I ended up getting soaking wet. In fact, everybody did. Even someone that was wearing gloves that are like nearly 150 quid, they still got wet as well. But there's nothing worse than having cold, wet hands. So I wanted some over mitts, and I was looking everywhere for some. So that's what I bought. I bought some over mitts as well, and I just keep these in my Frogtoggs bag now. So literally they just go over the top of my gloves just for some extra protection as well. So when you're walking in the UK, you know, it's just nice to have some half decent rain gear. So these are mountain equipment gloves. I got them at Cotswold Outdoors. They were on sale at the time, so they're only like, I think $19.99 or something like that. But I know you can't do your phone with them or anything like that, but if you're in dire straits like we were at the top of Kinder Scout when it was absolutely tipping it down, our hands were shaking because they were so cold, and yeah, it was quite a dangerous situation really. I really do wish I'd had some over mitts back then. So yeah, I like these. Really good over mitts. They've got a nice leather like grip on the inside as well, so if you're walking with poles, and poles aren't going to slip around in your hands. They've got cinch ability, so I can cinch them down. They've got elasticated cuff, and yeah, they've got the pull on things as well, you know, the little loops where you can pull your gloves on. So yeah, these are really cool. Nothing really much more I can say about that, but they're the two things that I bought this week with this week's treat of the week. So that's my Frogtoggs rain jacket and also my rain mitts or over mitts that go over the top of my gloves to keep me dry in the UK wet, horrible weather. That's Julia Doherty signing out from Adventure Geek. Don't forget, get outside, get inspired, and go take a hike. See you next time. Take care. Ta-da!